me.
He needs to
bro.
retire.
Nah, bro.
You guys are finishing me.
Guys are
Yeah, bro, we live now still. So
Hey,
Welcome.
yo,
Back again. The Roots Podcast. Bringing you all your latest football content around the world, around the globe. Here with the boys again. Big Tanner. What you saying, bro?
Just here, bro. I've got a salmon dinner waiting for me after the podcast, so
Salmon.
Yeah, it's good to catch up with the boys.
You doing vegetarian vibes? The salmon,
little fish thing, yeah.
I think that's the pescatarian joints.
Pescatarian joints. You know, we don't discriminate.
Yeah, you know.
Fighting power.
Omega-3, omega-6. The omegas.
Needed all sorts of omega, fam. All types of bread. Lanners, what you saying, bro? How are you?
Man.
You good?
Yeah, man. We're just pushing P this year, man. We're just enjoying life. Come on.
Now,
man.
What does P stand for generally?
It means player. You know what I'm saying? You're a player.
We're pushing players.
Yeah, we're pushing players.
Well,
man.
that works in line with the podcast. You get me? We pushing players out here.
Come on, man.
Mr. Paul, what you telling me, brother? How are you?
I'm just here, man. Same old stuff. I'm good, man.
What
Can't
happened,
complain,
man? Before we touch the live, you're seeming a bit amped. What's in the do?
Yeah, I'm always amped, bro. You know me, like
He wasn't having
turn
it,
it on, boy. Even if I don't want to get amped, my body will say, "Nah, it's
Look
time,
at
bro.
him,
It's
he's
time,"
getting amped now.
You keep pushing P over there, man. Just keep pushing your P. Just keep pushing it.
I will push P. Yes, I will push P.
What?
I will push P, bruv. I will push P.
Explain your player. Explain it.
I will push P.
You know what?
Yeah, look at this guy getting amped.
We don't mind, man.
I'm not getting. You want to tell me?
We don't mind. We just started, so we got time to get amped. Don't worry. You know, lads. Don't worry,
it's only been like 2 minutes.
We'll get there. You know what? I thought since we're a football podcast, I believe we are a single entity in the footballing world. You know, we're doing our own little thing here, so I think it's only right we start with a mini intervention therapy session between us lads and everybody watching about what past, present, and potentially, we hope not, but in the future, what drives some of these footballers to do quote unquote a madness? Like, let's between us try and get to the root of some of the issues that footballers have, because
bro,
like, what I've seen in the past, well, in the history, but recently, what has been going on, lads, it's crazy. What's going on? Are they pushing too much P? Are they pushing too much P? Because what's going on?
The P's getting to their head, bro. The P's getting to their head, man.
What drives footballers to do such a madness? The obvious big one
is P's.
The big one before the big one. Then another big one. Like, what is going on? What drives these footballers
entitlement, bro,
to do a madness?
It's the title. Yeah, it's the title saying
it's entitlement, and of course it is. These men are earning thousands of pounds. Everyone around them is a yes man. Do you get me? Like, these men have free time. They train. They play football. They train. They live life. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong. To get to the platform of earning that amount of money, you have to outwork and take your chances and things like that. But once they get to the top, do you know how hard it is to earn that much money and stay humble and still have remorse when everyone around you just behaving like that? Even me, yeah.
So what you think is a thing whereby they do something and they think, yeah, I'm pushing P, I'm getting P.
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying?
I can get away with it.
I can get away with it. Like,
you think it's that thing?
They stop having consideration for other people's feelings as well. Do you get me? Because they become the center of attention, innit? So you start doing what you want.
Tano, what do you think,
people's head, bro? It gets to people's
head. It does.
I'm not gonna come on the podcast and say I know bare footballers, but the footballers that I've known in my life, like, they don't really have the same experience as the rest of us. Do you know what I mean? From the time anyone knows you can play ball, like, everyone wants to be your boy, everyone wants to be around you. People are telling you what you want to hear, things like that. Like, I can even imagine, like, even in school, you can be doing a madness, but the madness is kind of
overlooked.
Exactly. Because, like, this guy's gonna be a baller. So, like, people people are less gonna try and be in your way. People aren't really trying to be in their way, you know. So I feel like.
So do you think that's where it stems from?
Yeah, I feel like it stems from a warped reality. The money thing, I hear it, but I feel like, bro, there's so many people that have money in this world, bro, that aren't doing crazy stuff. Like, so I can't just say it's just the money. I think it's a combination of warped reality.
I think people with money are doing the madness, but I don't know if it's the fact that they're footballers, they're in the public eye.
Yeah,
that maybe it's getting. Not that I'm not even. Let me not even say that because I'm not condoning any of the rubbish I've been seeing.
Of course.
You get me?
Facts.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Landry, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with everyone still. And it comes to a point as well, like, especially if you know, like, you're the highest earner in the club, it's a sort of thing as well. It's like it comes with the presence. It comes with those sort of things. Like, if you do something, you're more than likely to get away with it with someone that's earning 40 less bags than you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're that guy. Everything revolves around you because you're that guy. Like, for example, now, look at Jack Grealish. You get it? Like, there's certain things he could do at Aston Villa, he can't do at City. You get what I'm saying? There's certain things he could do at Aston Villa, he can't do at Man City. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
why is that though?
Because Aston Villa was literally Jack Grealish. Man City, there's more players, and I wouldn't say better, but same level players as you. Like, let's be real. There was a time where he got in trouble for going out or something, and Pep dropped him. If he did that at Villa, they wouldn't drop him because they needed him.
I get you.
They needed him. Do you get what I'm saying? So
that's fair.
It's also about the players around.
So if you're banging them in, you can volley cats. Or not?
Oh my god!
I want to know where we draw the line. Where do we draw the let me ask you this. When Suarez was banging in like 30 a season, like bro, he came back.
Yeah, but what he did was crazy.
I'm not saying it's okay, but he was banging in 30 a season.
But this is what I'm saying.
It's something that
I feel like
let me ask
you this then.
Yeah, facts.
Like, cool. We understand what he's done was mad. Like, what Kurt Zuma done was a madness. I don't even understand why he posted it. Like, it doesn't make sense.
No, the brother's an idiot for recording it.
Do you get what I'm saying? The brother's an idiot. I don't understand it. I don't understand why.
And I do not condone behavior like that. Animals deserve to be treated with respect. Like, do you get?
But then when I heard what Mikel Antonio said, it's like he has a point as well, because bro, like, they fined him 2 weeks' wages. Apparently in France they want to give him a sentence or something like that. But
what?
Yeah, no, you can't sentence me for a crime I did in another country. No, please. Sorry.
No, in France, I heard it last week.
In
France, they want him to serve prison time for what he did. Go search it up. They want him to serve prison time for what he did. But what Antonio was like, okay, cool, but what if someone was racist? We've seen it in the past where someone has been racist and punishments have, like, they've been given lesser punishments for being racist.
Do you know what I've seen people say to, like, combat what you've just said? And it kind of just clicked in it to me now, innit? Obviously, Zuma was kicking the cat, innit? And to a lot of people, racism is saying the N-word or saying something that's,
offensive to black people.
Offensive to black people. So they're trying to now say that words are words, and what Zuma did was actually actions of kicking the cat. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, if a racist
sticks and stones may break my bones and words will never hurt me.
All of that. So if a racist don't kicked one of us, then he'll probably get arrested, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And they're comparing a kick to a person to a kick to a cat. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like racism is words, and then what Zuma did was action and violence. So that's what they're trying to say. That's the difference, innit? So that's why one guy that idiot on Twitter was saying, what Zuma did was worse than racism.
What, Chris Kirkland?
Yeah, fucking
I will say his name.
Yeah.
I will say his name.
I slap.
I will say his name.
If I slap.
I couldn't believe that, man.
I'll give him a 1 and a 2.
Got relegated.
Just say you don't like us and keep it moving. Say you don't like us and keep it moving.
I swear he got charged for banging up his wife or something like that.
Oh,
allegedly. You know we're live. Allegedly, though. Listen, that guy's been
allegedly.
You're a fool.
Allegedly. But yeah, nah. what do we think can be done to avoid like a next generation of football players getting caught up? Do you think it's an education thing? Do you think it's a parent thing?
No.
Do you get me?
Nah,
The
because
parents can't do anything. Imagine your youth is 16 years old now. Man signs a contract and he's earning 2 bags a week. You think you can tell him what to do now?
Yeah, but is that not an issue? Because me personally, if I was 16 earning 2 bags, my dad will still pattern me personally.
Yeah, 100%.
You think so? After a while, he won't.
You
can leave your house and live anywhere.
Send me to my room.
You can leave your house and live anywhere.
If my son is getting 50 bags a week,
but
I said I can live anywhere.
No, you
If
can't.
I say
that's cat.
based on my upbringing personally, do you get me? I don't think Peas could ever let me.
Bro, you weren't earning 2 racks a week though. If you were earning 5 bags a week, Daniel, your parents will talk to you different.
Nah, man.
No, I don't mind. No, bro, they'll have to. I'm not saying they won't pattern you. No, we know that you can still get patterned, yeah. But bro, that 5 bags is a game changer, bro. Like,
okay, so if I start
earning, the line of questioning will be completely different. They're not even on your neck because you know.
Nah, I don't know.
You know what they can't say to you,
if I start earning 5 bags now
a week,
what? I can't just suddenly just switch up because I started earning 5.
You're mature now. You're mature now, though.
No,
you're mature. You've been mature for before you. At 16, think about 16 to now, Daniel.
But everyone becomes mature at a different age, though. At a different stage, everyone becomes mature.
16
bro,
is still long. Well, it's not long, but it's a.
Let's talk about average 16-year-old
life period.
Average 16-year-old, bro, with 5 bags a week. They're not. Listen, bro. Let's be serious here, man. And what I'm trying to say is that these men are not in the right. They're completely in the wrong. What they're doing is just not it. It's bad behavior. However, when you look at the context of things, it's like, like these men are really 16, earning 5 bags a week. Everyone is like gassing. Like Tanner was saying, everyone wants to be around you. Everyone wants to be your boy. Even everyone just literally starts telling you what you want to hear. So do you know how hard it is to remain humble? Like,
yeah,
obviously, I'm not gonna say I know bare man that play football, but I've seen a couple man, and even the man that I know, they kept it humble. But I can still recognize how difficult it was for them to keep humble. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not easy.
That's fair.
You become entitled, you start messing around, and the shit catches up to you, innit? It is what it is. However, in terms of improving the behavior of these lot, is to just hold them accountable. I think accountability is the main thing that makes people improve their behavior. When you're held accountable, you'll be forced to improve your behavior. I think that's what it is personally.
True.
That's a very fair point. That's a very point. True. But word to any young ballers growing up, looking to make it, don't do rubbish. That's my advice to you. Don't do rubbish. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, be good. Focus on your football, and you get me. The world is your oyster. There's no need to get caught up in the rubbish as well. Do you get me? Because I saw one video of Mo Salah the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god,
doing what?
Huh?
What was he
you
doing?
Ain't seen that one?
Nah. What was Mo Salah doing?
Oh boy.
Explicit content. There might be young viewers watching that one was rubbish. So that one for your top goal scorer, fam. He was
my top goal scorer, bro. I'm no comment.
Must I plead the fifth?
I need to go on Twitter and see what this guy was doing.
The fifth amendment.
I'll send you the video still.
Swing it.
I'll send you the video. I'm sure it's in the group chat still. That one ruined my morning, man.
Wait, I need to go through that still.
Wait, someone put it in the group chat.
Nah, let me put it in there now. But
are you sure it's not fake news?
In the morning, huh?
Are you sure it's not fake news?
Unless Salah has a doppelganger. Unless he got doppelganger.
What is? You see face?
Bro, facey man.
What is violence?
This one was crazy. I can't lie.
The only thing I can comment about the Salah thing is I just hope FSG give him a new contract. I hope they give him the.
Why is he accepting that?
No, I just hope because they're not giving him the 400 bags he's asking for, and I think it's a bit mad.
400 bags.
What do you think of that, Tanner? 400 bags.
Oh, I think it's
deservedly.
Bro. He deserves 400 bags. He deserves it.
He does.
You think he's right?
Tanner, you know they're not going to break the structure to give
Mo Salah
400 bags.
He's one of the best finishers we've ever seen in the Premier League. He's one of the
Facts.
He's one of the best players in his position. He's probably the best right winger of all time in the Premier
Oh,
League.
allow
Someone
it.
You
can
better
challenge
check
me.
the
Someone can challenge
the
me for
room
these
check
right
quick.
wingers. But I feel like, yeah, man, he's the best right winger that we've ever seen, man. Like in the Premier League. Like he's devastated, man. He's
Do
devastated.
you think it's an influence of players such as Aubameyang? Oh, who else can I think of? That
Ozil.
lead man to ask for 400 bags, or do you think that's something he came up with his agents together?
I feel like that's the going rate. That's the going rate.
400
Yeah,
bags.
That's the going rate.
yeah. When I'm hearing about when
I feel like
Mbappe's
that's
about to
going
get out of Madrid, bro.
Because it sounds mad, but you're forgetting in the last like 3-4 years, all of these teams get more beds because like of the TV. Like,
no, Mo.
people have more bread. Oh, you just see
no.
the joints.
He doesn't deserve 400 bags for that still. I've seen it.
No.
He doesn't deserve 400 bags.
They can take off 20 bags for that still. 380 bags. I feel like 380 bags. 380 bags.
350 still.
No. 380 bags.
350.
bags for that.
350.
What time have you seen the video?
Bro, I've seen a snippet. I didn't watch the whole thing. You know yeah. You know the
And the thing is, it's him because that lifestyle, you can see the lifestyle.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's him
These
still.
the Twitter detectives went to go and grab his Christmas picture with his family and compare it to the Snapchat video. These are so
Oh, that's
funny.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my days.
Nah,
These
say no to
things.
revenge porn, man. It's not funny.
Yeah, it's true though. You're right. It's only funny when it happens to men.
Hey,
Ooh. Anyway, that's not a topic for this.
brother,
That's
what is
not a
going on with your guy?
That's not a topic for this show, but big up for you for that point. Oh, bloody hell, but nah, to conclude of that first segment, football players, yeah, man. Keep it clean, keep it soulful, keep it holy. Bloody hell. Moving on swiftly. Paul, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this topic. United,
Yeah, I already know.
unfortunately, I'm gonna bracket you at this moment with Spurs. What is going on with both these two clubs? Spurs, on the perspective of they've got Conte, they made 1-2 signings in January. They had games in hand to capitalize, and United, obviously the stars they've got, and obviously the Godfather. Am I right? Godfather, granddad, or uncle?
Not the
Never
Godfather,
called
my
him
manager,
anything.
but we move.
But yeah, let's get into it, lads. I'm gonna give Paul the floor first.
Do you know
I
what?
don't know
I
how
want
much
you man to
you
go
wanna-
first. I want you man to go first. I want you man to do your thing.
Oh,
Because
let me start. These man,
I don't want to get triggered, so I'll let you man do your thing.
I'll be honest. It's been from a football fan perspective, from a banter perspective, from an Arsenal chasing top 4 perspective. These past 2 weeks have been wonderful. You get me? United drawn twice. Tottenham have lost twice. We beat Wolves. What more can I ask for?
You've said, man.
Tottenham, bloody hell, they are awful, man. They are awful.
Yeah,
man.
shit.
I'm gonna even try and talk from not an Arsenal point of view, but bloody hell, them man are bad. I don't feel no pity for Conte. I can't lie, I don't feel any pity for him because
Why?
why don't I feel pity?
This
You
is
know,
not
his interview the other day.
The reason I don't feel any pity for Antonio Conte is because this is the history of the Tottenham. This is the history of the Tottenham. I don't know what he expected to go there and do. I don't know what he expected to go there and do, but more L's to them. United, bloody hell, man. I don't know what. I feel like you guys should have kept Oli, personally. And I say that because United could play dead against Oli, and you know that most teams are gonna burn out. Most teams ain't got the quality to match United for 90 minutes, and they'll pull off the W under Ole. But what I've been watching now is it's really bad. Like I used to watch Arsenal. I know that Arsenal are not keeping a clean sheet. I watch United now, and I look at them like, yep, United are not keeping a clean sheet, to be honest. And you know what? I don't know what it's down to. Man. Pogba's back. You got Ronaldo. You got Bruno. Bro,
No, you got to pay.
I don't know. Looking from the outside in, it's painful to watch. That's why I want to hear what you have to say, Paul. to find out where your man is at. But you said let the others go. So Tanner, what do you think of the two teams I've mentioned and their current decline in form?
I love it. I hate both teams. What can I say?
Literally.
How do
Yeah,
you hate
like,
Tottenham?
why do I hate Tottenham? Because they're
Everyone
just
does.
whack. They're just whack. You know, like I don't like whack football. You know, like I can appreciate like a rival team playing good football, but when you're just whack, no philosophy. Like Tottenham have been trash since I was born. I've never
Tottenham
seen
are
them-
like,
I've
you
never
know,
seen
the-
them be good.
You know your little
I've
cousin
never-
that you don't really know but comes to ask you if you got game on your phone.
With the bogey, the bogey.
Never
Like, wipe
mind
your
that.
nose before
Go
you challenge
away.
me, man. Fake. Nah, but
No.
yeah, no, I love it, man. Like seeing United in the mud, they ruined my childhood. There was that time they won 3 leagues in a row. I'll never forget that shit. That shit was wild. Like you can't win 3 leagues in a row in my lifetime, and then now be shit. Cause I'm gonna laugh. Like you get it. Like I enjoy that. I like it because you guys got your king back, and your king's not banging for you. You're bare bum. You know Ronaldo scored less goals than Jamie Vardy this season. Like, bro, if he goes to heaven,
No, I don't think that's a bad feat, to be honest.
no.
Jamie
I think it's bad.
Vardy's Premier League
bad.
proven still.
I think it's bad. I think it's bad still. I can't lie to you. Jamie Vardy is, bro, Ronaldo scored like 8 goals this season. He needs to get to double figures, firstly. And then we can start talking about his season. And he's just been poor. I like seeing him sad on the pitch. I like seeing him miss open goals. Like, all of that is good. All of that is good. That's good for me. Like, when it comes to Tottenham, like, they're just not prospering. So that's nice. They're not prospering. Like, they're suffering. They're doing the Arsenal thing, but they're doing it 20 years later. They get in a new stadium. Now they can't buy players. Bro, love to see it, fam.
It's peak still.
Love to see it. And
Quickly, guys, let us in the let know in the comments what you think about the two teams as well. Eager to hear what you guys have to say.
Let us know.
But Lanners, what's your take?
Tottenham will always be shit. They will always be that team that was just shit, bro.
Are you saying they're not pushing P?
They will never. They will never push P, bro. They will never do it. Because even in times, even in times where they were quote unquote chasing the title, quote unquote chasing the title, and Hazard fucked it all up for them, bro. They've been shit. Champions League final, they thought they were going to do bits against Liverpool. With it plus again, they'll push me. Never find their life. They'll push me. God forbid. They're the biggest.
Lanners takes his P serious, fam.
I swear, everyone in my team knows around me. That's the only thing we're doing this year, man. What? Tottenham push P for what lifetime? Allow it, man. Tottenham will never ever do that. But with Ben Davis at right back, they'll push P. You think with Ben Davis in that team they'll push P?
Bruv, Doherty. You know Doherty, bruv. Doherty.
No. I don't care.
Doherty?
No.
No, bro, he's so dead.
Oh, he's
dead,
bro.
Dead. He's so
You know Harry Kane and Fabinho have the same amount of goals. Just follow you, man.
Hey, what? And then you've got that
thing.
Emerson Royale. What?
But talking about Harry Kane, do you man think he's doing this because he don't want to be there no more, or what do you think?
And he
Bro,
deserves to be cooked.
he threw his toys in the pram, bro. He wanted to leave.
Yeah.
He should have
He
taken
deserves to be
100 mil. They should have taken 100 mil and let City win the league because they wouldn't, bro. He didn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there, bro.
They're going to win the league without Harry Kane.
I think Tottenham are selfish still.
Bro,
Tottenham are selfish for keeping Harry Kane still.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Guy is tired of running, fam. He wants to score.
He wants to win something in his life, man.
Okay, but we have to also see it from this aspect as well, yeah. Man City could have paid a little bit more, but they deeped. This guy's injury prone. So he's not as robust. He's not as robust as Grealish is. So you might as well just invest in Grealish. Harry Kane, we don't really need him like that. Do you get what I'm saying? They're going to win the league without Harry Kane.
Harry Kane
next season.
You know what is Daniel Levy is like. You know when you do something bad and your parents are like, "Right, tell the truth and I won't smack you." Then you tell the truth and they lick you. Daniel Levy, Daniel Levy's
Bro.
one of them
But
parents.
the United,
But then
bro,
again, yeah, why is his agent letting him sign a 6-year deal when he's like 20?
his agent is his brother, bro. That's stupid.
Childish. Yeah, bro.
for a club that's never won
You
anything.
can't let
Nah, he
these
thought
dudes-
Tottenham were going places.
I feel like that's
why.
bad career management as well, man. You can't sign a 6-year deal because now Tottenham are looking at him like, bro, you signed for 6 years. You're not going nowhere.
Where you
And then he's going off a gentleman's
They're,
agreement.
grab,
acting
they're
like
grabbing him
Levy
by,
will allow
they're
him to
grabbing him by
go.
his neck.
Calm,
Like, you're not
calm.
going nowhere, bro.
He's dumb.
You're
He
not going
like
anywhere,
just
bro.
sit there, bruv.
Man drapes him by the collar. So
They're-
sit down
they're
there.
grabbing it,
Yeah,
bro.
sit
You're
down
not
there.
going- No
Man
league
dragged
for
him. So
you.
sit there, bruv. You ain't going
No
nowhere,
Nah,
man.
that's pain. But now, Lanners, what was you saying for United?
Do you know what it is, man? Like at the start of the season, I can't lie. When I seen Ronaldo, Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, and all these players on paper, I was fearing a little bit, but it's not worked out. And I don't know why. This Rangnick manager, I don't know, bruv. Why you're playing a fridge at the
Godfather.
back? I don't know why you're playing the fridge at the back called Harry Maguire because that brother is
You
just
lot
shit.
said the Godfather. They thought it was La Cosa Nostra.
What?
Feels like-
But then again, I
Feels like
cannot
La Cosa
understand.
Nostra.
You know what it is, yeah? With the whole Ronaldo thing as well, I cannot understand why they bought him. They like, who wants to see one of your greatest players ever that's wore your short to go to Man City and just do a madness? They had to buy him because he was going to go to City, but it's not worked out. Mr. Paul,
They said they were bluffing. I read that they were bluffing. the City.
I personally, and
I
I'll
believe
keep
the
saying
deal was
this,
going to happen.
I don't get the Ronaldo slander. You man are maybe I'm too, as I said, maybe I'm too nostalgic. But you man.
Nah,
can't
this
get
season
no
he's been a bum
Ronaldo.
still.
That's
Like
crazy.
let's not do that. Cristiano Ronaldo has been a bum this season. He's not been a good striker. Like, I'm not having it. Like I said this in August. Check my tweets. Yeah, at MF Tanner. Yeah,
You don't.
What? That's the
So
thing,
you
though.
don't-
Like,
So
the only reason,
but-
that's the
I
thing,
called it.
Tanner, though. But I think Ronaldo's only playing that position because of his age, bro. I don't think Ronaldo is.
That's why I just, when you man are calling Ronaldo a bum, he hasn't been great, granted. But what are you, even you, Paul? What are you expecting from Ronaldo? Beat man from every man from halfway line and score. Like if I bought Ronaldo right now, personally, I wouldn't look at him to do that. I'd look at him
let's
to
even
do
do it like
what
this.
he was doing at the start.
Let's do it like this. Paul, if you're the manager, yeah, and you've signed Ronaldo,
Bum is very harsh. Thank you,
What are
Moira
you,
Cody.
what are you, what are
Bum
you,
is
what are you
very
telling
harsh.
him to do? What are you telling him to do? How are you speaking to Ronaldo? Because now Ronaldo is the mature guy in the dressing room. Everyone's looking up to this guy, bro. Man's won Ballon d'Ors. Man's won Champions Leagues. Every man in that dressing room is looking at that guy. You're the manager now. What are you telling Ronaldo to bring to this team?
To do the basics. What's your fundamental saying? Sorry, what's the basics saying? Like, why are you not doing the basics? Why is your first touch bad? Why can't you hold up the ball? Why can't you shoot properly? Why can't you score? Why can't you pass? I'm not expecting him to dribble past 5 man and lick it from 30 yards out. I'm not expecting that from him. I'm expecting for him to be smart and to have the fundamentals. Do you get what I'm saying?
So what you're trying to tell me, Ronaldo does not have the football intelligence?
Bro, when the ball comes into him, every time the ball comes into him, it's fizzed into him. His first touch will let him down.
Every
He doesn't have
time?
the pace. Most of the time,
No
because
football
he's pace,
intelligence.
because he doesn't have pace, bro. Because he don't have
What?
pace no more. Yeah, he can't chase his first touch. That's what's that's one of the main problems with him. In front of
Be
goal,
careful,
he
be
has not
careful.
been clinical. I watched this guy at Real Madrid. It seemed like he
Wacky.
scored all the time. Now when I watch him for Man United,
But how many years
He
ago
threw
was
on
that?
okay, I'm talking about now. Everyone still says this guy is the greatest goal scorer in history. All right, cool. I hear that. Cool. Okay, but when I'm watching him for Man United, he'll be 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's not finishing his chances.
What? So you're telling me when you see him
He's missing
1-on-1 with the
basic
keeper,
chances.
you don't think he's going to score?
He barely has the season, so no.
Because you know there's
Of
certain
course he's not gonna
players
score.
when they're 1-on-1 with a keeper, you know they're bagging.
Okay, and this season Ronaldo hasn't been that guy. That's just what happens. As for the rest of Man United, players like Harry Maguire, Harry Maguire.
Let's put it on the screen.
Okay, cool. Harry Maguire, Alright, say no more, innit?
Man's a
Because
fridge,
I have
bruv.
to be very.
Man has
very
no
selective
ability.
and
Nah,
careful
Harry
with
Maguire
what
is
I
a
say.
fridge.
No, you man, let me take it there now, okay? Because I let you man do your thing in it. Now I have to go in.
Can I just say that that Harry Maguire was very strong. If I was Harry Maguire,
Okay.
I'd be hiding right now.
He has to hide.
Harry Maguire's
You
about
see,
to get
you
caught.
see Harry Maguire, yeah. all these other ballers are getting in trouble for kicking cats, which is wrong, and doing other things. But you was in Greece bribing the policeman after they bagged you, and you still get to be a captain. You see Harry Maguire, yeah, he's the worst signing.
No, it's very interesting.
He is the worst signing.
You can't chase his
Okay.
first touch. Like,
I see man talking about Jemba. I see man talking about Alan Smith. None of them cost 80 million pounds.
Alan Smith was he anyway. Like, I'm not even gonna.
Okay, but I
Yeah,
still see
that's
other
a
man
code.
saying, Di Maria, Alexis Sanchez. Okay, we didn't sign Alexis Sanchez for 80 million pounds.
Harry Maguire,
Harry Maguire, you can't defend, you can't lead, you can't run. Yeah, you can play decent football on your feet and put your head up and all those things there. But when it comes to actually defending and actually, our captain is a beta male. He's a beta. Harry Maguire is a beta male. We used to have alphas.
What? So
Rooney,
what? Harry Maguire needs to listen to
Keane.
Kevin Samuels. and that.
Rio.
Wait, for the people that
Wait,
don't
he's
know
still-
what a beta male is, explain what a beta male is, because I don't know how you've come to this.
That's even true. Give them a little
beta
education
male.
lesson.
A beta male just lies down and has it. That's all I can say. That's the shortest way I can just tell you what a beta male is. A beta male has no regard for himself. He's just there to exist. Harry Maguire gets cooked every game. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that side dish. Like, he's a waste of space.
What?
Like, I'm
Lindelof
sorry,
in.
Maguire's
Lindelof in.
bad. No, Lindelof can go as well. He gives me. I'm not even trying to get cancelled tonight. Don't ask me questions. I'm not trying to get cancelled tonight.
Lindelof
See
in.
Lindelof?
Lindelof in.
He's not good enough. Respectfully, you're not good enough. Okay. So now we talk about Bruno Fernandes. Don't get me wrong. He's productive. He can get some goals and assists, but
Fernandes.
I won't go in on Bruno as much because I've seen him do some things and be productive in that. And I honestly believe if Ronaldo wasn't in the team, Bruno would be doing what he was doing before Ronaldo came. Now that Ronaldo's here, Bruno's trying to play to Ronaldo, and that's not really Bruno's strengths, especially with the way Bruno passes the ball. Ronaldo can't chase it. He can't chase the ball. He can't stick the balls that Bruno plays in. So it's just not working. Man United have done that here.
Portuguese
Obviously, for
synergy.
Ralph,
The
let me talk
Americans.
about Ralph quickly. Personally, how many games has he had? Like what? 10, 11 games or something like that. And he's only lost once. There's been a lot of draws. That's on him in certain aspects. You know, he keeps playing Maguire. I don't rate that. He's dropped Ronaldo a couple times. I don't rate that. Ralph hasn't been that
You
bad.
don't rate
Ralph
it.
has been better than
You
Oli.
don't rate
He's been-
it, but you don't rate Ronaldo.
No. As in, yeah, I don't rate the fact that Ralph has not managed Ronaldo properly. He hasn't managed Harry Maguire properly. He hasn't managed Luke Shaw properly. That man shouldn't be playing.
So it's man management
Calm.
more than fact.
Okay, yeah,
That's
his
strong.
man management's a bit, but his tactics and the way Man United have created chances in the last 3 games, we've created bare chances, like what, 70 shots and 3 goals. Come on, man. That's clearly
That's
about
crazy.
the players now. Ronaldo's missed hella shots. Do you get what I'm saying? So Ralph is not the main problem. Ralph is a bit of a yes man. That's why I want him to go, because a real manager will come in and drop Harry Maguire. He won't be captain for a real manager. You know, a captain's supposed to reflect the vibe that the managers bring into the team. You know, your captain's the main guy you go to out of all the players.
Paul, this
So-
comment that came through, I just want to ask you the same question. Who plays instead?
So if I was manager of Manchester United,
Who plays instead of
everyone,
Ronaldo?
Tana's already smiling because he knows my answer. Martial would have
Oh
never gone on
God,
loan. Would
oh,
have never gone on loan. He'll stay here.
You'll play Marshall 9.
Yeah. Number 9. Because
Now, I
let
feel
me tell you,
like...
let me break it down to you. Let me,
Is this guy-
Now, break it
you have to at
down
least
first.
give me the chance to at least explain my point without reacting.
Yeah, no, break it down,
That's what
bro.
we like to do, you know.
Break it
So
down first.
if you look at history, or we look at you know, what's been done in the past. For example, a player like Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford had his best numbers when Anthony Martial was at number 9. The other guy on the other right, I don't want to name his name because he's cancelled. Yeah, a certain, you know, number 11.
JC.
He had his best numbers when Martial was at number 9, simply because, and I see a lot of it in French players. A lot of French players, they have a lot of fundamentals with their football. Do you get what I'm saying? Even Lacazette, for example, Arsenal, yeah, he's not even a 6 striker, but he still doesn't hinder the team. If he's like, you know, he can pass the ball, he can bop it around. French players, they're good technically. Do you get what I'm saying? They have a lot of technical security. That's what I'm basically trying to say about Martial.
Yeah.
As for Ronaldo, man just doesn't have the technical security that's needed to lead the line right now. Cavani, he's not a serious guy. He's finished as well. there's just a whole heap of madness. So someone can, oh, Martial's not this and that. Listen, Ronaldo has had a complete shit show of the season. He's had a complete shit show of the season. He's missed hella chances, but because what Ronaldo did in Real Madrid and what he did in Juve and what he did at Man United before, obviously, him coming back, people are now trying to use what he did in the past to see what he is now in the present and what he's going to do in the future. I don't see things like that. I can respect what Ronaldo's done in the game, but this season, he has been bad, and it's okay. He's 37 years of age.
Look at Tanner. Tanner's loving this shit.
I hear you.
Music.
My thing is, I feel like I don't know if it's a transition or, whatever's going on. I feel like you're following some Arsenal syndrome here in terms of you like a player based on the glimpses he might have shown in the past. Also, potential.
That's not what I'm judging the player on right now, bro.
I might be wrong, but this is what I believe that. So I'm gonna use a player like Bellerin as an example.
Nah, use Walcott.
Bellerin. No, I'll use Bellerin. Bellerin, for example, when he came into the squad, burst in fast. So anytime you see Bellerin in the team, you expect him to do that. He just can't do that. It's not in his locker anymore, or if it was ever there, only God knows. So what I'm saying is, I don't know what you've seen from Martial in terms of productivity.
What makes Martial do
that makes you fight for him the way that you do. So you said you can respect what Ronaldo has done in the past for why people big him up now, but it's not even Martial hasn't even done a fraction. Half is too high. He hasn't even done a fraction of what Ronaldo has done. So where do you get the confidence that Martial changes the fortune of United at this time?
Martial has it's been 5 years since we won. Wait. Let me land in it. Sorry. Man United.
Because I think we need to start getting up the facts and the figures of Martial's numbers and stuff.
And I was actually gonna do that, but then I realized that it's gonna take me off the camera and stuff.
Did Martial score more goals than Benteke last season?
What I'm trying to say, bro, don't do that. Score more goals. How much goals did Firmino score this season?
I don't think he did. How many did Martial?
Anyway,
I don't know if Martial scored more goals than Benteke last season.
Okay, see, now when you say statements like that, you're ignoring context. Christian Benteke literally starts every game for Crystal Palace. That's so if he's playing 30, 40 games compared to a man that's played or started 20-something games or less than 20 games, how can you compare their numbers when one guy's playing week in, week out and still not scoring? That's what Christian Benteke does. So context, my bro. Anyway, to what Daniel said,
I'm getting the numbers.
Obviously, for Martial now, last time he won the trophy was 5 years ago.
Last time he won the trophy was 5 years ago.
5 years ago. And he was instrumental in us winning that trophy. Well, in fact, the League Cup, FA Cup before that, and the Europa. So it's he was influential in us winning something. So when I look at Ronaldo now, I know we're not going to win anything with this guy up top. We're not winning anything with him. We're not going to win anything. So people can keep saying, oh, why does this guy see Martial as a striker? He's not a striker. Listen, there's different types of strikers, People think I'm talking about Martial like he's Haaland or like he's flipping Osimhen or he's flipping Diogo Jota. Them man are on the last shoulder type of strikers, innit? Martial is more of a link play striker that brings in the rest of the wingers. That's what he does. Last game that he played for Man United, man played immense when he came on. What I'm trying to say is technical security is what should be prioritized at Man United.
So you're not basing
too much pace and power.
You're not basing Martial's argument on output.
The last season that he played number 9 for Man United, he got the most goals in the Premier League from open play. The rest of the strikers that outscored him, they were taking penalties. Bruno Fernandes was taking penalties. And guess what? The reason why Bruno Fernandes was getting those penalties is because Martial was the one winning those fouls in the penalty box. He won 7-8 penalties that season. Bruno scored those 8 penalties that added on to
Because
his
I'm checking Martial's numbers.
get what I'm saying?
And they're not great.
So
They're
what
not
season are you
great.
talking about? You're looking at this season where he's barely started.
No.
Last season?
I've been going
He
through
didn't
them.
play last season like that.
What's
Only
the
dropped
season
him
when he
last
was
season.
looking like a thumb? What's that season? Was that last season?
The best
That
season
was this
I've
season.
found of Martial has been 1920,
Got that 24.
where he played 48 games and scored 23 goals.
Now look how many assists he got as well. Don't
He
ignore
got
that.
12. He got 12.
That's
So
a
what? 28
reasonable
goals?
response.
How many goals?
He got 23 goals, 12 assists
That's
in
not
all
bad.
competitions.
In how many numbers?
48 games, all competitions.
That the numbers speak for itself. Basically, what I'm trying to say to you,
That's
is
a decent
Martial
output, yeah.
was a player that did not hinder the team. He's a scapegoat because he doesn't sprint around and do knee slides, and he's not a passion merchant. That's what Man United fans want. That's why they love Cavani, because he does knee slides and he doesn't score, but he does knee slides in it. So we're happy with that. That's my team in it. I support a Brexit club. That's what we're doing here. It's okay. Obviously,
Don't
as
say
for Tottenham, now, I'm done with Man
a German
United. innit?
manager.
I'm tired of even talking about them. Man. But Tottenham, they're rubbish as well, man. They're just rubbish. It's in the history with Tottenham. That's what I'm going to say. About
Yeah,
them.
Yeah,
Tottenham
shit,
are
man.
whack.
Yeah, man.
Tottenham
They're
are
rubbish.
so whack.
They've always
Yeah,
been.
rubbish, man.
They were never
So-
quick.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
losing
me done,
against
man.
Tottenham is just like that will piss me off. That's a way to ruin my day. That's a losing deal.
Before you're finished, Paul, what can United
done,
do
bro.
to what? 2 questions before you're done.
Okay.
What can United do to improve, and what are your expectations for the rest of the season? Or what will make you happy as a United fan come the end of the season?
So what can Man United do to improve? Are we talking now or in the summer?
No, now. Let's talk now. We'll get
Okay,
to the
so
summer. Summer's coming.
If we're talking now, the first obvious thing has to be Harry Maguire being dropped. Like, he has to be dropped. He has to be.
Is he in your
sat on the
starting lineup
bench.
tonight?
Yeah, he is. And for that, we're not winning tonight. That's facts. I know that we're not winning.
Brighton's
And it's not
a
going to be a
tough
clean
game.
sheet. Listen, Danny Welbeck is going to be running around looking like Welbeck from 2010.
He's not starting.
We're gonna make Welbeck a throwback. You know, that's what he's gonna do tonight. So Maguire's the first one that I would drop. Luke Shaw needs to also be dropped.
Is he
He
starting?
needs to be. He I think he is. He needs to be dropped as well. Scott McTominay needs to be dropped. There's just so many players that need to be dropped.
Okay, so
You know
you're dropping
Ronaldo,
Scott McTominay.
why are you talking about him like he's that guy? You're confusing me, Lanre. You're making him seem like.
No, I'm not saying he's that guy.
boss.
but who-
I feel like
who's
Landry's
going?
talking at him about him like that because he's a regular.
And just because you're a regular, look where
So
we
who
are in
would
the
you?
league.
So who would you replace him with? Because it's
Hold
normally
on a
Scott
second.
McTominay and Fred in midfield, no?
Yeah, we got McFred. McFred is back.
Okay.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
sorry.
sounds like a McDonald's
Just
menu
something.
item, fam. McFred.
Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say, is McTominay gets dropped, Maguire gets dropped, Luke Shaw gets dropped. I wouldn't drop Bruno, even Ronaldo, as much as I say I don't rate him this season and going forth from it. Ronaldo can still have a position in the team because I know if things click, he can score and he can go on great runs of goal scoring, but he hasn't done that for me. But the reason why Ronaldo is now I'm looking at Ronaldo more is because the defenders and the spine of the team is not good enough. And you see with football, if you've got a solid spine and a solid, defensive team, you can have like 10 chances and take one and not concede. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you're conceding goals, when you start to concede goals, you start to look at the attack. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not taking your chance there, you're not taking your chance there, and then we're conceding goals. So the back line is the problem. De Gea's been decent this season. There's a bro. If I could sit here for an hour and just go on about what Man United need to do in it, realistically, they're not going to do it in it. I'm just trying to break it down and analyze it. But in terms of end of the season hopes, we're out of all the competitions apart from Champions League, and we're not winning Champions League. It's not happening. So it's not happening. I say finish top 4 in it and just try again next season, man. That's literally the best thing that Man United can do, man.
So you want as manager next year?
That's a hard question. I'll probably take Ten Hag still.
Ten Hag.
Yeah, I take Ten Hag. I was on the Poch mobile, yeah, and I still take Poch. Innit? If Man United got Poch, I won't be disappointed. However, I just see what Ten Hag is doing. He looks like he's more fresh with ideas, and Ten Hag seems like the manager that would want structure in a team. Before he joins. Whereas Poch, he was at Tottenham. Any man that survived at Tottenham, bro, that Tottenham. We all look at Tottenham as a team. Man. It's a complete. I don't even want to swear. It's just Tottenham is just a messed up club. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I'd go for Ten Hag.
Quickly comment on this comment, Paul. Have you watched Van der Beek for Everton? And what are you thinking? If you have,
balling up. Do you get what I'm saying? Donny Van der Beek at Everton. Certain man in the group chat said, "Oh yeah, he's not good enough." You know. I don't know
where they got that from. That's crazy,
listen, bro. Listen, I'll pull it up right now. Not
whoever said
on here. I'll show you.
Whoever said that, you know who you are.
Exactly. But Donny Van der Beek, technically sound, fast thinking, tenacious. He's technically secure. You know, he understands the game well, and he has consistent quality. And Donny Van der Beek should be playing ahead of Scott McTominay. Do you get what I'm saying? I would have played Donny Van der Beek and Fred, as together as a midfield pairing, innit? And see what they can do together. They'd ball out together. Donny Van der Beek is a good player. He's showing it at Everton. So it's just so sad that Man United loaned out all their best players. You know, Ahmed Diallo is another player that should be playing for Man United. Should be starting. He's got quality. He's got quality. Martial has quality. Donny Van der Beek has quality. The fact that Eric Bailly doesn't even get a sniff at Man United, something that will forever confuse me. And Harry Maguire just gets to be bad week in, week out, and then man's on the bench.
That kid is a baller.
It just doesn't make sense. Even that Eric Bailly, obviously, he missed a penalty in AFCON, but he's a centre back. Like, he missed the penalty. What to do? But his overall play in the AFCON, the game he played against Egypt, it's just too easy for him, innit? When you actually watch that man defend, it's too easy. He's another player. Yeah, because I see his quality. He missed
I think
he don't do that for United, though.
Because he's injury prone.
Nah, it's not even an injury prone thing.
I see Bailly one day has a world-class game, and next game we have a stinker.
Bro, it's not even a stinker thing, because why is it Harry Maguire and Lindelof get to concede goals and get cooked, and we're patient with them, and we're like, yeah, we'll go again next game?
Because
Bailly won't play for
That's the hierarchy of your club.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. But what I'm trying to say about Bailly, yeah,
that's the guy who the players look up to.
Who?
Your captain.
Maguire.
The captain is the guy.
I know you're bantering, innit? I know you're bantering.
No, I'm being real.
Literally, there's videos of mushroom.
When you got the captain's armband,
yeah, but you're bantering though. You're bantering. Shall I tell you why you're bantering? Because there's literally videos. Listen, let me land. There's literally players at Man United. There's videos online of the players telling Maguire to F off on the pitch. So that's the guy they're looking up to now.
Nah, I feel like all footballers tell each other to fuck off.
No. It's the F
they do.
It's the F. No.
But there's the way, and it's
that man were not screaming.
That video was funny though.
F off. They weren't screaming at Wayne Rooney F off. Even the Liverpool players, they're not going to scream at Jordan Henderson F off. They're not going to tell Jordan Henderson to F off.
What, you don't think Maguire will tell a man to come outside? In the changing room.
Where he grew up in flipping Scunthorpe or something like that, bro. He was eating pie and mash before he saw anything anyway, man. He's not hard. Maguire's not hard, man.
No,
he's eating pie and mash, man. He's built on that.
No, but 85 mil though, the man did well.
Good business.
80 million,
good business.
not 85.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Paul, man, just support your club, support your team.
Nah, I don't support things blindly. It's the same thing as Nigeria. Let me not even start with them, man. In it, Man City up.
Let's not do this again.
What's the score?
They're 2-0 up in 17 minutes.
They're playing Sport.
Yeah, they're playing Sport Lisbon, man. Of course.
That's where Ronaldo should be. That's where Ronaldo should be right now. That's where Ronaldo should be right now. He shouldn't be at U-Man's club. He should be at Sporting.
Well, me from an Arsenal point of view, long may the downfall of United and Tottenham continue.
Amigo Jesus.
But now we're gonna move on to the last topic where we have to unfortunately discuss another op, but you know we can't hate at the moment. We got to discuss the success of Chelsea stemming from the players they've got and their owner their owner. What were we saying? Abramovich, best owner ever of a
He's
football
on par with
club.
Man City's.
Yeah.
He's on par with Man City's.
I don't. I
Abramovich
think
is
he's
the best
clear of
owner I've
them.
ever seen. He's the best owner I've ever seen.
I
Man
think he's
came-
clear of City's owners, respectfully.
Yeah, it's the
I feel like
extra
City
4
have
5 years he had.
I feel like City's ones are actually no, you're right. Abramovich came in straight away and did the
He
thing.
came in straight away. City took
Yeah,
like 5 years.
he's clear of them, man.
Abramovich just came. He said, "I'm buying Crespo. I'm buying Drogba." Now managed to.
That was crazy still.
Yeah, that's
No,
mad.
you're right,
He's-
Sto.
he's
You
different.
know what it
You're
is? You know what I hate about Chelsea? Yeah, I hate that they're winning all this stuff, but you know I can't be mad at Kante. When I see that guy happy, it makes me happy. I can't lie. I don't know why.
When we just see that broad black head.
That's a stigma. That's a stigma, isn't it? That's
Yeah, you can't hate N'Golo, man.
that's
Nah,
a
he's
stigma.
different still.
Even in that song when they go N'Golo, that's my favorite
Kante.
bit. That's my favorite bit, fam. That's my
But yeah,
favorite
man,
bit,
Chelsea
fam.
are doing a madness, man. Chelsea are doing a madness. I can't lie.
You know what I don't
can't
like about Chelsea?
What don't you like?
Like they're never really in the mud. Like even when they're trash, they can still give it to you at any time. Like you never go to their home ground with your chest like, yeah, we're gonna do Chelsea today. It's never that. Like
That's
even
true.
at their worst, like bro, their bad periods last for like 6 months. They'll get a
Bro,
new,
it's
they'll get a new
crazy.
guy in. They'll get
Yeah, that's
5
true.
new signings. They'll spend 100 mil, and that's
You
it.
know what?
They're back.
That's what I crave at Arsenal.
They're
Someone,
back.
an owner that just wants to win, no matter the cost.
Well, our owner just won the Super Bowl, so I don't know what he does not know nothing about football.
But
Bro.
anyway, even on a
What's the
quick
Super
one
Bowl?
on that, I don't personally think it's a negative that our owner could win the Super Bowl. You know, hopefully,
But what that money
hopefully,
to go to the pub, bro.
hopefully success breeds more success. But
Nah,
anyway, Chelsea, I
Yeah,
don't
but
want you
your
to win
owners are
anything
American,
anymore.
innit?
Yeah.
Your owners
Yeah,
are
man.
American, right?
Yeah, man.
So them man grew up on like watching NFL,
Baseball.
innit? Compared to like
NFL,
Premier League, innit?
baseball.
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 Wait,
That's rounders.
Yeah,
You
baseball.
know baseball's rounders. Just letting you man know. That's rounders.
Yeah.
That's technically what it is. Still.
That's rounders.
Do they own the NFL team though?
Yeah.
What,
he
LA Rams?
owns
They
he
own
owns the LA Rams still.
Bruv, did you
Well,
see that
funky, innit?
stadium?
Bro, the stadium was
That
mad.
stadium was crazy.
That stadium was
Man
mad.
United
What, the
must
Rock
be
came out.
serious,
The Rock came out to the.
But when
Yeah,
I saw
he
that
was-
guy standing, he was wearing some burgundy top with burgundy trousers. I'm thinking, look at this guy looking like a cherry, fam. He's just looking like a, cherry, a light-skinned
The Rock
cherry.
is funny.
The
Still.
What
halftime
did
show
you
was
do?
lit,
Did you do if you summer?
Nah.
I don't know. He did eyebrow though.
He wild out. He had to do if you summer.
That brother
Therefore
lives.
did
That brother
eyebrow.
lives too much in his character nowadays, man. He can't differentiate the two, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, but when your
Bro,
character
that's
makes
what-
you
that's what The
millions,
Rock
of course you're
was
gonna live
demanding.
in it.
You
Yeah,
know,
100.
me too. I'll stay in character all the time.
100. But the halftime show.
Anytime. What are you man saying? Champions League final halftime show. You hearing it or not hearing it?
Allow it.
Get a cheeky
Bro.
Dua Lipa performance.
Allow it.
Joe Lipa.
Allow
Okay,
it.
if I have to sit through that, I guess not, bro. I don't. That's not my genre.
I said,
Nah,
Dua
man,
Lipa, you're funny.
That's an American thing, but I'll watch it. I'll watch it every year and see who they
I don't
get.
watch it still. I find it.
You don't watch
boring,
Super
man.
Bowl?
Yeah,
I don't
American
watch
sports are too-
American sports.
Yeah,
Why?
they
I
can
don't
stop and start for me.
You man that stay up for basketball. You man that watch NFL. I just look at you like the same way I look at these guys that watch anime. You man are the same to me. I can't lie.
Nah, basketball's lit.
You man, no.
Basketball's
Even
lit.
and basketball is lit. I'll be honest.
Who's the best
I
basketball
only
player in
watch
the world?
Super Bowl every year, really. That's it.
Who's the best basketball player in the world?
Yeah,
LeBron James.
LeBron
That's
James.
cap. That's
Oh,
cap.
LeBron James. What
The
are you
best
saying?
basketball player in the world is Giannis.
I knew that's what he was gonna say,
Antetokounmpo.
but I don't mind because he's Nigerian.
If
We're
you
the
know,
best.
you know.
That's my
yeah.
guy. No, he just
Hey,
won the
that's
championship
everything.
last year.
Basketball player in
He
the
did.
world. You man will sound wilding.
Who?
Who?
Huh?
Gabs. He's the best basketball player.
You're
You
taking
man are
the
wilding.
piss.
Gabs the best basketball player.
You're taking the piss.
You man are all tripping.
Oh,
You man are all
No.
tripping.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't wanna
You're
hear-
taking
I
the
don't-
piss.
I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about.
you're saying
Giannis. I don't want to hear about none of these guys. I don't want to hear LeBron James.
GS9 got the free throws.
CS9, bro.
You're taking the piss.
Oh, you
Talking about
are
actual
finishing me. I swear down, you are kidding me,
CS9, bro. I
bro.
don't want to hear about none of these
You're
basketball.
taking.
What's Steph
You're
Curry?
taking the
I
miss.
swear Steph Curry's wife is more famous than him.
Then who?
That's cap.
Than
That's
Steph Curry,
cap.
fam.
That's
Steph Curry
cap.
got
That's
famous than
That's
him.
that's cap.
No, no,
Steph Curry is the
Still.
greatest 3-point shooter of all time.
Nah.
He is.
What? Not these
Facts.
Lithuanian dons.
Yeah, when they,
Not one of these Lithuanian guys. Are you sure?
nah.
Nah.
If there was, they'll be in the
Watching
NBA.
basketball and shit.
But yeah, man,
But
Chelsea,
yeah,
man.
American sports are too stop and start for me. That's why I don't watch them. European sports is like football, 45 minutes, you do your
Yeah.
thing, constant play. American
Nah, I
sports is
agree with
more, you do plays, there's too much timeout, there's too much sideline stuff. It's just jarring. Like, why is there a halftime show, bro? Why?
But the halftime show was
Entertainment,
lit.
innit?
The halftime show was lit.
But-
this year.
Entertainment.
In the Champions League final, them man are literally in the locker or the changing room, sorry, for literally like 15 to 20 minutes. What show are you gonna do in 15 to 20 minutes?
You can do a good
They
10
can do
minute set.
twerking, bro.
Who would you
10
bring on?
minutes
Would you
set.
bring,
They can
10 minute
twerk
set
for
of what,
15
bro?
minutes, man.
Bring on Robbie Williams or
Yo, mocking
someone.
That's a
Bro,
real
Fam,
problem.
these man will boo him off,
Get
bro.
me.
They will boo him
You
off.
two. What do you mean? It's not Black Twitter that's there, you know. The public
No,
like
bro,
Robbie Williams, fam.
These man will start saying, ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, ah, yeah,
You
ooh, ah, yeah.
two. What's this? What's Sweet Caroline man's name? Bring him.
Yeah,
He can do a quick
they played that in the speakers.
Sweet
Why are
Caroline.
they gonna do that? What
Nah,
games
they
are they
should
gonna
play
do that
Triple
for?
H's theme music like they did at the Emirates, man. That shit is heat.
What
Yeah, they
music?
do play music. They
Triple
play
H's
music in the
theme
Emirates
song.
still.
No Triple H. They play Triple
Triple
H.
H.
Song. I heard them playing Chris Jericho. Like,
What,
I
in-
feel like
in
that's
the
part of the game, though. They should do that. They should do
I
stuff
can't
See,
like
like
that.
that.
that's see, you're playing Triple H at the Emirates. That's an American thing, man. That's why we lose, fam. Think this is WWE. What the hell?
I've
Nah,
heard
that
Thingy,
shit
what
is
song have I heard of the Emirates for? I've heard was it Panda?
But I think I've heard that
Panda.
one, man. I think
you know,
I've heard
Panda-
that one.
I
Panda-
heard
They
Chris
played
Panda-
Jericho's theme song,
I got
fam.
broads
On
in
the
the
Emirates when we popped you, man, 5-0. I was seeing
Wow.
Chris Jericho.
You just had to mention the scoreline, didn't
Nah, I
you?
had to,
Yo,
yeah.
mocking it.
Was it 5-0 or was it 4-0? Or was it both? I think we popped you so many times that I keep forgetting.
Are you talking about United or Arsenal?
Arsenal, we popped you, man, at your home, though. You know, Old Trafford
Yeah,
is called
you
New
popped
Anfield.
us 5-0.
Old
so
Trafford
we
is
took
New
that.
Anfield for the time being. Thank
It's
you.
crazy. But yeah,
Yo,
Chelsea,
mocking
man,
it.
stop winning. Chelsea, stop winning. Give
Oh.
Arsenal a chance, man.
Do you
It's
guys
not
feel
fair.
like the World Club Cup is a major tourney or is it?
No,
No.
it's no
Of
point.
course
No.
it is.
But you know when
No.
you get that badge in your
The World
chest,
Cup is
though,
not a major
does that not mean
tournament.
nothing? Does that
No,
not mean
the
nothing?
Super Club
The
World Cup.
Champions League thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a major trophy.
That's
It's,
a major That's a major tournament, man.
it only
Tana,
is
Chateau
now.
at Lanry and that
Go on. Make yourself feel
club has
better.
never won it.
Make yourself feel better. Go on, make yourself feel better.
Arsenal
you know
have
you got
never
that in
won
the-
it.
When you got it in the middle of your chest, yeah, your kit looks more better, man. I'm telling you, man.
But
That
that's
goal
true, though.
kick-
That's
that
true.
goal kick,
I will take it.
Nah.
I'll take it. I
You'll
can't lie.
take it, bro.
Of course you take it at
I
Arsenal.
can't cuss a club for winning it.
And
Something you've
these-
never
even
won.
these pundits, they
Something
talk about
we've
like
never
the
won.
World Club Cup like it's not a proper cup here.
I'll leave Paul
I've
today
seen my
because
team
he's
get
upset.
popped by Sao Paulo. Bro, popped nicely. Like it wasn't hard for them. Like, nah, these teams can play ball in that cup, man. It's just there. Maybe
No,
out
the
now and then,
scoreline
man.
surprised me, you know. The
Bro,
scoreline surprised me. You'll see some next Sherrod team.
Bro.
And they'll be take the Chelsea 1-0 fam or 1-1. And be
Bro.
like, right, these
El
teams
Sherrod.
are balling out.
they ball out, man. They ball
No
out because
offense,
all of
no
these.
offense, respectfully, El Sherrod.
Bro,
Respectfully.
I'm telling you, like, what were they in the team?
No, I'm just
Teams of
I
that
made up
caliber,
my own football team.
Bro, I just remember one time we played Sao Paulo. I think this was 05 after we won the champs the first time. The first time.
So,
But yeah, we played
05?
Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
and then their keeper was banging in free kicks. Oh
What?
God, Rogero
Yeah.
Cheney. I think his name was Rogero Cheney. The man
yeah,
was banging in free kicks. I'm thinking this is their keeper,
a quick keeper on free kicks. You love to see it, bro.
bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. You watch-
Victor
watch that
Yama used to
YouTube
take
comp.
penalties.
But that's the best penalty keeper I've ever seen.
Who?
Victor Yama.
Best penalty stopper I've ever seen.
Day.
Well,
in my
better than
life.
Jersey Dudek.
Yeah, man, come on.
Okay.
But you know me, I'm biased when it comes to Nigerians.
I like the honesty.
Shout out to the Nigerians, man.
I'm biased.
Shout out to them,
I
man.
like the honesty still.
You gotta be biased, man. You gotta back your boys realistically.
I
man.
do, man.
100%.
Did you back your boys in the AFCON tunnel?
Did I back my boys in the what? I
In the
support
AFCON.
England. I support England.
You're mocking it. Your
England.
name is
Yeah,
Michael, bro.
you
Your
should
name
get
is
England.
cancelled.
Your name is
England,
Tanaka,
yeah.
bro. Your name is
England,
Tanaka.
Raheem
Your name is
Sterling.
Tanaka.
Raheem Sterling has more goals than Didier Drogba in the Premier League.
Your name is Tanaka, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's in your name, fam.
You see how
You can't.
you see, yeah, the difference between me and you, bro, is you go through the heartbreak of watching your team. I'm not even there, bro.
But
Like,
there's heartbreak
bro,
with England though.
bro, at least heartbreak in the
Yeah,
final.
that's true.
Heartbreak in the final.
Every step I take, you're stepping.
Oh, true.
Heartbreak in the final. I'd rather have heartbreak in the final.
Bro,
What I
when
don't-
was the
what-
last time they touched final, man? Don't
Anyways,
use one
I've been
final.
to AFCON to support Zimbabwe anyway. So I'm
Have
happy
you?
with yeah, I have.
That's an
How did it
experience.
go?
Still.
I was there. So like,
How was
Yeah.
it? How was it?
how was it, bro? It was calm, man. Egyptian. They had double Big Mac there from time. I was eating that in 06. Like, so Egypt was good. We had one guy. They used to sell us tickets outside of the stadium. Like all of these kids and that. Like there was one youth outside every stadium getting us tickets on the low.
No,
He
that's
was at
lit.
14. Yeah, man. Flipping. We had a driver. He had the pinky finger chopped off. I don't know what he did to get that chopped off, but
Mhm.
they chopped off his finger. But yeah, man, AFCON in 06 was hit, man. That's when I met Drogba and that. I didn't eat for like 2 days afterwards. And I saw Drogba. My appetite was down. And I was like, yeah, I'm not eating.
This guy
again.
thinks.
I shook his
You
hand
think-
with this hand. I shook Drogba's hand. This man's the biggest man I've ever seen in my life. Didier Drogba. I'm telling
You think you didn't eat because of Drogba? You had malaria.
bro, I think me. I drink any tap water, so it could have been.
You're
been
funny.
Yo, crazy. What's
No,
that?
I drink
Crazy.
tap water.
Nah,
Yeah, that's
I'm
the best way
joking,
to
man.
acclimatize yourself to the new environment. Just drink their tap water after a couple
You're
of days.
taking the mic.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling
Bro,
you,
what?
You're very reckless,
You do-
but you
You
get
don't
me.
fear diarrhea.
As in,
You don't fear diarrhea, bro.
It's not about
But
that, bro.
guys-
It's about AFCON.
Big up African football. Big up the
African
fellas.
football.
Tanner, Paul, Lanners.
yo,
Stay blessed. Keep doing your thing.
You too,
Lanners,
bro.
keep pushing that P.
I will do, man.
Pushing
I'm
P.
here, man.
I'm pushing P.
Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. We'll be back again same time next week,
Come
Yeah.
on, come on.
bringing you all the latest football content.
We'll be back.
Again, when you're watching us, don't be afraid to get involved. Like, share, subscribe.
Facts.
Tell a friend
See
to
what
tell a
that-
friend. Get interactive, guys.
Tell a friend.
The revolution shall be televised.
As always, man. And we will see you next week. Love, people.
Take care, love, man.
Take care.
Love.
In a
I
bit,
hope
you
United
man.
lose. Tottenham keep losing.
Bruh.
Love,
Man,
guys.
I knew it.
Tottenham keep losing.
I'm Neil.
What do we
What
think
do
of
you
Tottenham?
SHIT.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
nah.